This is what you do wrong with how you treat a man. In the beginning, when you meet a man, you treat him how you want to be treated. Because when you like that man, you want to treat him well so that he will be inspired to treat you the same. But a man treats you according to how he sees you, not according to the way you are with him. So if he sees you as a girl who easily gives of herself, he won't necessarily respect that. But what he does respect is when you're more restricted with how much you give of yourself to him. And that's why in the beginning, I want you to treat that man exactly how he treats you. If he treats you well and he calls you every day and he asks you out on dates, go and have a date with him. But if he's hardly ever available, you should also not be available. Because if you treat that man from the very beginning the way you want to be treated, and he starts to disrespect you, at some point you will be so tired of him that at the end of your relationship, you will start to treat him how he has treated you. This is the one skill you should be looking for in a future husband. Even if you believe that you found the perfect husband, he's 6 foot tall, has blue eyes, six-pack, and he works in finance. Even with him, at some point your relationship will go through a difficult time because you will have to face problems. Maybe something bad happens at work and you will go through a rough patch for a couple of years. Or perhaps one of you has a sick parent you need to take care of. Whatever it is, when something bad happens, you want to be certain that you can rely on your man because he has excellent problem-solving skills. That's why you have to take your time in a relationship before you decide to marry that man. Because when you're just having a good time together, you don't really know how this man will react when you have real problems. And I want you to pay attention when something happens. Does he avoid the issue or does he sit down with you to discuss it so that you can find a good solution together? Because if you don't want to be disappointed in your future husband, you have to look for a man who can be a leader when needed. This is how you will never be nervous again if this guy's texting you or not. As strange as this may sound to you, when a guy texts you in the beginning, it has nothing to do with you. Yes, he likes you, obviously, but what he's doing, he's testing the waters. He's trying to see if he can get a reaction from you. And because men know very well that women connect through what we hear, he will write to you all the pretty words to make you fall for him. But ladies, this doesn't mean that he really wants you. While you go off into la la land and fantasize about this guy because he's been texting so much, he's still just chilling, sitting there and texting a ton of other girls as well. While you live with anticipation and you're so happy every time you hear from him. For him, this is just still all a game. But as long as you understand that even the 20 texts per day still mean nothing to him, because a man gets really invested once he spends his money, time and effort on a woman, then you can put all of this in perspective. And if this guy stops texting, you're not going to make yourself crazy with saying things to yourself like, oh, he doesn't like me. That's just your ego being in the way. You're going to create texting boundaries, which means that if this guy is there texting you, great, but if he's not, it's also good. Because you don't need a stranger's texts to make you feel better about yourself. Always remember, if a guy really wants to be with you and he's meant for you, he's not going to go anywhere.